Yo, what's good, everybody? Yo, check it out. Once again, it's your fellas, man, the Appuffaminute. We in the backyard studio coming at you one more again. All right, today we got some special guests who we're going to introduce in a moment. But once again, I'm your man, Cigar Mick.
Hey, the Cigar Banker, people, what's good?
All right, and it's another Appuffaminute. Now, joining us today, you know that at Appuffaminute, we are always looking for people, man, that we can partner with in the community. I gotta say, man, there's a lot of folks that's out here trying to do big things, you know, in the cigar industry. But these brothers right here, not only do I respect their business acumen and the vision that they have for the Las Vegas market, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, they just straight up some good dudes. You feel me? So right to my left and to my right, man, I got the brothers from BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge. Right, that's about to come up, and trust me, y'all, it is so fly. Check the end of the episode when I drop some pictures on y'all to let you see what's coming soon. And we're gonna go ahead and call it, man, because that BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge will be the official home, all right, of Appuffaminute once it launches, man. So that's where you're gonna find the fellas at. You feel me? All right. So to my right, I got my man, Mr. Keith Bell. Keith, holla at the people.
Yo, people, what's going on?
And to my left, I got my man, Mr. Melvin Runless. Holla at the folk.
Want to say happy Labor Day weekend, and what's happening to all my aficionados out there.
That's what I'm talking about. So fellas, yo, let me tell you how we do it here at Appuffaminute, man, when we talk about the cigars and conversation. The first thing that we do, right, is we talk about what we smoking. All right, so we're gonna start from the left. We're gonna come on through. Everybody talk about what stick you got going today, man, and what that, you know, why you bringing that one out.
Okay, I'll start. Actually, I have a nub, and I'm smoking a nub Connecticut wrapper, Nicaraguan body, and actually the flavors at this time of day for me, I'm on the toasty, woody, creamy type flavors, so real easy smoke at this time of morning.
That's what's happening.
So sometimes those will put you on your butt, though. Hey, but I got this new Rocky Patel LB1. So he just recently introduced this joint at IPCPR this year.
Exactly.
So got a chance to try this joint today, man. I'm enjoying it so far. Even though the farm is in Honduras, this is an Ecuadorian wrapper. He got the Honduran tobaccos in there as well. But a nice, good flavor, full body cigar, actually, which is not bad for me, even though it's a little early in the day. But I'm enjoying it so far. Real mellow smoke.
True. Listen, guys, I got something real special, and I'm just gonna break it down to y'all. Have seen the episodes with my man, Mr. Nick Melillo Foundation Cigar Book Foundation. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, this is the Tabernacle, guys, and again, this is you know, Esteli Nicaragua tobacco. You know, I'm gonna go with a Maduro, you know, type of wrapper on and stuff like that, guys. But I'm just telling you, man, this is my first time, you know, Cigar Banker just blessed me with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what I think about it. But I already know, man. Nick Melillo, if you know, if you don't know, that was one of the original blenders that came up with the Liga Privada number 9, y'all, which is one of the most famous sticks that's out there. So all he does, you know what I'm saying, is bless us with good sticks. So that's what's going on right now. What you working with, Keith?
Oh, you know, one of my favorite blenders is AJ Fernandez.
That's the man.
I'm coming with this H. Upman by AJ. It's just, you know, got a nice Sumatran wrapper on it, Ecuadorian, Criollo fillers in there, Piloto 91 fillers in there. You know, he's really keeping with the Cuban heritage. Oh, and this is just a very smooth smoke right here.
That's what's up.
All right.
The last time we saw AJ, he always liked to say he wanted to make a smoke that reminded his dad of being in Cuba. That's right, having real Cuban cigars. Right. So when he blends, that's what he always has on his mind. So definitely that's a homage to that tribute to his father. So
I want to say right here, fellas, we got some of all of my favorites represented. Right?
Yeah.
Oliva, Rocky, you know what I'm saying? Nice. One of my new favorites right now with Foundation, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, AJ is always a staple, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So, fellas, let's talk a little bit about what's on your mind, man. You know, this is Herf style today. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling, we just smoking, we just sipping on a little something, man. You know, what we sipping on?
Oh, that's that little bullet bourbon, right?
That's that bullet bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay, and what time in the morning is it?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere every day. I love that.
That's right.
Every day, every hour. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's how we do it in Vegas, y'all. You know. But yeah, man. So a few things that's on the mind, man. You know, I definitely want to get into a little bit of sports, man.
Yeah.
All right. So you know, you guys tell me what you think about this. I feel women's tennis is back.
Oh man.
Okay. Women's tennis is back, and yesterday, what I saw was, you know, two up and coming. Well, one of them is already at the top of her game. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about Osaka, you know what I'm saying. But when she got up there against Coco, man, yesterday, and she beat it down, like for real. But what was more amazing to me was what followed. Did anybody catch that?
The sportsmanship,
The sportsmanship that followed the match, man. You know what I'm saying? So Osaka goes over to her, and you know, she could tell Coco was highly upset. I see she got beat like 6-3, 6-0. You know what I'm saying? She got beat down and stuff. But she's like, she put her arm around her and she said, "Come on over here, you know, and do this interview with me." And Coco was like, "Nah." She said, "I'm not trying to, you know, steal your limelight." She said, "Plus, I don't want to cry on camera." And Osaka said, "Better to do that than go cry in the shower." You see what I'm saying? I mean, the sportsmanship, she shared that limelight with it, man. I thought that was really hot, man. So, you know, what's your thoughts?
Well, you know, I'm definitely impressed with her level of play right now. I mean, especially being, you know, where she's the last tournament that she won. You know, so I'm not totally in the game as far as tennis, but I see that, you know, she's definitely up and coming, and I'm a follower. I'm a fan. So
and Coco, 15 years old.
Yeah,
exactly.
15 years old. She got a long way to go. You know, and victories only build. I mean, losses only build character.
Exactly right.
So you know, the victories will come in time. She's young. She got a long way to go. But I mean, just to see her on that stage at that level of play was just amazing. And she played one of the greats right now. You know, Osaka may go down as in top 10 in all the women's tennis. You know, she may be up there with Serena and Venus and all those names like that. So you know, it's not something that she won't come back from.
Exactly. So, no, I expect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, man, Venus and Serena, man, you know, they trailblazers. They open the door, man. But this next generation that's coming up is pretty exciting to me. You know, almost in the same fashion that, you know, how Arthur Ashe kicked the door open for those guys. You know, so again, it's very exciting, man, to see what's going on in tennis. Women's tennis has a reputation of being a little bit catty at times. You know, so to see that type of sportsmanship towards the end it just took it to a whole nother level for me. You know, so yeah. What say you, Key?
Well, you know, tennis is a great sport. You know, and I'm with Jared. You know, it builds character. You know, it's not that you lose, it's how you lose, and that builds character for that next win. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel about it, and I think the sport is back. You know, with Coco in there. You know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But hey, bro, we on sports. You know I gotta mention my. I had to cover my shirt today.
I see you.
I had to pay homage to as an alumni, man. We won, and for my bettors out there, we covered the spread.
There it is.
So Sanchez ain't getting fired yet.
Okay.
I see he got his hat on.
Break it just for a little minute, fellow alumni.
I'm between these rebels right now.
I had to put on my gear. I was hiding yesterday because I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I can come out now.
56 points.
Yeah, man. We put up 56 on them boys, man.
That's crazy.
The run game looked good, man. The offense looked good. I was proud, man. We played a good game. It looked like some of the system now that is starting to play out the way we thought it would, running some of those high school type of plays, but they tend to work at the college level. And you just never know. It's a good showing, even though we didn't play a stellar team, it was a good showing by UNLV. So I'm proud of them.
I like it, man. Who you think is bad in the West right now?
As far as
college football.
Who's the baddest team right now?
Yeah.
Man, I like Utah a lot right now, bro. I like Utah a lot. I think Utah gonna run a lot of stuff as far as like being on the west side of things. Washington's another one to watch. Washington State is another one to watch.
I mean, you can never count out Boise and
Boise came back and won yesterday.
That's why I was waiting for somebody to say Oregon, man. Oregon look good.
Oh, yeah.
They look good, bro.
And you know what's crazy?
They somebody to watch.
They will probably not play a defense of that level throughout the rest of this season. Right. So for them to have such a good showing against a SEC defense,
it's promising.
Yeah, you know, SEC, they fifth. They fifth rounders and shit. They can come out and kill people.
I told I started watching the game. We had to get out, man. But me and my son was watching. I was like, yo, bro, I can't remember the last time I saw somebody score that fast on Auburn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that was just like 70 yards and we done.
Yeah.
Let's go. And I was like, yo, they just ran. They handled that business, man. Oregon's somebody to watch this year.
Yeah. So I like Oregon, man. I don't know if they'll be in the playoff, but
I expect them to.
You think so?
Yeah.
That quarterback is NFL talent, man.
He is.
Herbert, so we'll see.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
I'm excited for the season. I'm ready for it.
College football is back.
College football and cigars.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we'll be back here in the backyard studio on Saturdays and Sundays, you know, it's football every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? That's what we'll be doing.
NFL next week, baby.
That's right.
NFL, baby, you know, right here.
Giants gonna lose their first game.
We got to go back.
That's right. Don't tell
See
me.
there. Don't start with that, man. Don't start with that right now. Hey, man, Giants footing a surprise, y'all. First of all, great preseason to the New York Football Giants. You know, so again, we're gonna see what goes down now because somebody's got to make some decisions.
He said it with such prestige.
Yes, somebody got to make some decisions right now. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna ride with Eli for the first few games?
Yeah.
You know, or are we gonna go ahead and make that shift, man?
Right.
Put Jones behind the pocket. So,
Yeah, he looked good in preseason,
Yes,
man.
he did.
But it was preseason.
It was.
What Iverson said, we talking about practice. He a franchise player. We talking about practice right now. So
It's all good, man. Who's your favorite team?
Actually, I'm still rolling with my Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Oh,
man.
wow.
That's a good team to roll with right now.
They're not on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a lot of flack a lot of times, you know, being that I'm on the West Coast, but I've always been a fan of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay. I'm with that, man.
yeah.
Jaren's a Dallas fan.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Nah, man. You know, I always tell people this, man. Growing up in Vegas, it's hard to, it was hard for me growing up to stick with a team. Like, everybody in my family is Dallas fans. I got a brother that's a San Francisco fan.
Yeah.
But being born and raised here, I could never ride with anybody. So I got older and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to perpetrate. I'm just going to say I don't have a team. But now the Raiders are coming. Of course, I got to support, bro. I'm going to be a Raiders fan forever if they stay here.
Raiders,
so
man.
I got to, bro.
You
Being
rocking
from
with the
Vegas.
Me and Jared in the same vein. I stayed in the Dallas area for 10 years, and I'm a Cowboy fan too.
Okay.
But you know, we're gonna ride with them. A couple more years. We're gonna see what these Raiders coming to Vegas are gonna do. And you know, it's always about the hometown. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say it like this, man. Understand? You know, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I'm sitting here with 3 native Las Vegans. Was it Las Vegans? I don't know what. Anyway, I don't know what y'all eat.
Dude, right?
But, you know, I'm sitting here with 3 cats who were born and raised in Las Vegas, and that's kind of rare. You know what I'm saying? When you know, being in this city where it's so transient. So first of all, that's an honor. But secondly, on YouTube, going from Dallas to the Raiders, okay, we'll call that an upgrade. We can go with that. But as a true blue. Right, Giant fan, right? New York Football Giants. I don't care who comes to town. Right? I'm still riding with my Giants.
Oh, you supposed to.
Win, lose, or draw, baby.
Yeah,
you know
you supposed to.
That was Sundays with my pops, with my grandfather. You know, rushing home from church, man, to catch the Giants on TV. That's I'm always gonna be a Giants fan. So that's what that is. So,
yeah, you supposed to do that, man. When you grew up somewhere that had a team, like you know the boy Kelsey, man, from New Orleans, I would never tell him to support the Raiders, right? You're gonna be a New Orleans fan until he died.
So when I lived in Atlanta, I actually had season tickets. Okay. But I was the only one in my section.
With a Giants jersey?
When the Giants came to town, I'm rocking Giant gear, baby. You know what I'm saying? It was not very popular. But everybody knew in my section, that's that dude, man. He always repping New York when they come to town.
Yeah.
Now, when New York wasn't around, I might rock a Falcons jersey or something like that, man, because they was kind of like the backup. So the Raiders will probably be a backup and stuff like that. But still, man, New York come to town, it's a wrap, fellas.
It is a beautiful thing, man, especially for the city of Las Vegas. Like to have a team. You know how many years we've been fighting to get a team. Mayor Goodman been trying to get NBA, NFL, a MLB team. Like it just never could happen.
Absolutely.
And now it's all coming in waves all at one time. And the city is just so ready for it, man.
I agree.
You know, driving past the stadium yesterday, I'm just like, every time I see another beam or another wall go up, I'm like, all right, it's coming together. See seats in there now. It looks like it's gonna be something, man. So it's just an exciting time to be in Vegas.
So speaking of, the stadium and thinking of football coming to Las Vegas, and we're sitting here with the brothers from BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge, right? And I want to give these guys an opportunity so they can let people know what to expect, like what is literally coming to the city. You know what I'm saying? In that vein. So I'm going to start with Melvin because he like the sales guy, right? I mean, well, actually, I'm going to start with Keith, I meant to say, because Keith was like the sales guy. You know, Melvin tried to lay back in the cup and be real reserved and cool. You know, we're going to get him talking too. But Keith, man, tell the folks, man, like what's coming down, man, like especially like football Sundays and everything like that. What can we expect, man, to see from BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge?
You can expect just an experience. What we want to be innovators and bring in just an entertainment experience, and this is the entertainment capital of the world here, but we want to make it an upscale experience. You know, cigars has this thing about bringing people together,
True.
And that's what we want to use it for, as a vehicle, just for a good time, to bring a positive experience, and to share, our knowledge and love for cigars, to Las Vegas. And I give my props to my partner over here, Mel. the creator, the brainchild behind this, and he's took the whole game to a new level when it comes to cigars. You know, I'm proud of my brother over there. So, without further ado, you jump on in there, Mel. You tell them how you started this thing, brother.
Well, good. Well, BaddAsh, a little bit about the name, first of all. Took a little bit of time to kind of figure out what direction I wanted to go with the name.
Okay.
And being all of us aficionados and the love of cigars, I got into this game a little bit, smoking. I've always smoked cigars when it came to celebratory moments with birth of children or graduations, retirement parties, things like that. But then I've always been a fan of the smell and the taste of cigars. So as I retired, I wanted to get a little more involved in cigars. I went out and bought all my gear, my jacket,
there you go,
all my lighters and everything right there. And, I wanted to get my jersey per se, get ready for smoking. And one time I was sitting in the backyard and somebody said, "I see you with your bad ass." And I said, "Wow, I kind of like that." Being that cigars have an ash.
Right,
so
right.
that name kind of grew legs as BaddAsh, so that's kind of how the name came about.
Love it.
Being mobile, a friend and I that I work with, we talked about, we used to visit cigar lounges, go places, and there's some beautiful cigar lounges in our country. From West Coast, I noticed this very elegant cigar lounge, and it was kind of empty, so I had this whole lounge to myself. So the kind of idea came of, instead of waiting on the customer to walk through my doors, I can actually bring the cigar experience to the customer.
Nice. Yeah.
And so what I like to do is be able to do retirement parties, bar mitzvahs, birth celebrations, weddings, any celebratory moment that you may have. I mean, and you don't forget about the men. And I'm not saying women don't smoke cigars, but I'm saying most of the time, weddings, we forget about the men. And if you want to have a cigar event, I can do a backyard setup. I can bring the trailer. I can even do a pop-up tent. So I'm looking forward to tailgating and all those type of things. So basically, I want to be able to bring the cigar experience to you in your home.
And I like, I'm sorry, I may cut you off, but I like you guys use the same term about that experience, right? I think even Vegas has come full circle when it comes to trying to bring people to casinos, right? Mm-hmm. And they understand now people go out for an experience.
Exactly.
They don't want to just go out, spend money, and cigars are an extravagant thing, right? It's a luxury type of lifestyle. Right. So people want to have an experience to know they're getting value. So I like that you guys use that term when you talked about the mobile pop-up, the tent and everything. It was an experience, right? Mm-hmm. So I appreciate that. What was you going to say, Mick?
No, I was just going to co-sign, guys, because, I'm fortunate because I've seen the trailer, right? I've seen, pictures of the tent and the setup and all of that. So when I tell you guys that these gentlemen are doing everything A1 first class, right? This is not somebody that's renovating a recreation vehicle or some nonsense, a camper or what have you. Like, these fellas have gone all out, and it's going to revolutionize, the cigar industry in this market. And what I mean by that, because if you heard Melvin a little earlier, man, people have a tendency of going to the same cigar shop, right? You see the same people. You're hanging out in the same area, all of that type of stuff. But this, man, you can have that experience, man, and you can still see the same people that you like to roll with, but it doesn't have to be in the same environment all the time. You could be outside the stadium, at the Raiders game. You could be, down somewhere on the strip. You can be, at a nice, park or, area or something like that. But the bottom line is, man, regardless of the occasion, regardless of what's going on, man, these guys, man, are bringing something real big to this market that actually it hasn't seen before. Not on this scale. No. We've had other mobile lounges, but nothing on this scale, guys. And when I'm telling you, this is huge, man. You want to give them the specs, man? Tell them what we're working with.
Let me say, first of all, I am not the first. So shout out to all my mobile cigar vendors back east, down south, Atlanta. Gosh, I've learned an abundance of information from you guys' website. I've reached out to a couple, so no particular names, but you know who you are. I wanted to take a trailer and convert it to a mobile cigar lounge. So what I do have is a 35-foot trailer, almost the largest bumper pull that you can have, and I basically gutted it down to bare walls, and then I thought about the concept of how I wanted to design it, and that I'll leave as a secret. So I want you to come and visit me.
You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Town.
Yeah.
So I took 22 feet of that space and converted it into actual lounge, and then I took the 11 or so and made it my retail space. So it's been a challenge. I mean, I've built things, tore it down, and started all over again. So it's been trial and error. But I always wanted it to remain fun, so and not being a stressful situation on the build. So. As you guys saw some of the pictures of last night, I did one of my pop-up 10 events, and it was exciting. So reach out to us, BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge on Instagram, Facebook, my website. If you look up BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge, it's still under construction, but booking dates shall start probably late September. So for your weddings, bar mitzvahs, retirement parties, any celebratory moment that you may think of and that you may want my services. There's all sorts of packages that you could choose from, whether it just be I did a backyard setup for a friend of mine for a Super Bowl party. We could sit down and discuss your cigar needs, and we can go from there. So I'm excited, to, like you said, be affiliated on the tip of the Raiders coming, tailgating, UNLV. Everything is exciting. So I want to put my best foot forward, and I'm excited about it.
There it is, guys. There it is, man.
Yeah.
Keith?
Well, Mel pretty summed it up. It is his creation, his innovation. I'm there to provide a little pizzazz to it on the sales and marketing aspect, and I'm just really looking forward to it, and just to, like Jared said, bring in, an experience. People want to leave with some type of inherent value that they got something out of it, something new, learn something. So that's what we're trying to do,
I love it, guys. So like I said, man, there's a lot of cigar lounges, in Las Vegas, around the city, and again, we've had mobile lounges before, man, and one of the things that I love, going back maybe just 2 minutes in the video, where you were paying homage to all the people that you reached out, that you looked at their websites and stuff like that. BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge, guys, watch for it, man, because we're gonna do some major things together in this city, and that's where I'm at with it. Jay?
Yeah, man, Appuffaminute followers and all that, man. We don't co-sign nothing that's not legit.
Exactly.
We real dudes. We fuck with real people. So excuse my language.
No, it's all good, man. We grown here.
Real talk. It's real talk, man. We mess with real people.
We grown. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, that's what it is, guys. Listen, Jay, I'm gonna let you give them the rundown, man. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna close this thing out. So do your thing.
Yeah, man, you people know what it is, man. We appreciate the love you're giving us on Instagram. Keep doing that. Click that like button. Keep following us. Hey, make sure to take that love over to YouTube, people. Watch the episodes on YouTube, man. You can go through the whole library. We over 50 episodes, bro.
Over 50.
We're going to have to do something celebratory for that, man, because we over 50 episodes. We appreciate the love y'all been giving us. It's been over a year now, man. We've been at this, man.
Yes, sir.
And it's been a labor of love for the both of us, man.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we appreciate everything you guys are doing. Make sure we're on Spotify as well. So if you're in the car, you're riding around, you're getting your workout in, you don't have to miss an episode of Appuffaminute. We're bringing it to you, to the people. We appreciate the love. Keep doing what you do, people.
Yo, I'm going to say this too, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And to our audience, our fellow puffers that's out there, y'all. This is just the beginning. Y'all think that we reached the pinnacle, man. I'm telling you, we are working on some things in the back, in the back scenes, man, behind the scenes, I should say, that's going to take Appuffaminute, man, to a whole nother genre, to a whole nother level. So, again, keep us in prayer, keep supporting us, because we appreciate, none of this would be possible if we didn't get that love coming back from y'all.
To my SOTLs, my BOTLs, much love to you, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Hey, before we get out of here, make sure to tell the people where they can find you guys at. Get info
Instagram,
right now. Yeah.
So remember, it's a BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge. I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook, and the website is also BaddAsh Mobile Cigar Lounge. It's up but not running, but it's coming soon. You'll be able to book your events there starting late September.
There it is, guys. Yo, it's your boy Cigar Mick.
It's Cigar Banker, people.
Remember, guys, it's Appuffaminute Cigars and Conversation in the backyard studio. We are not just blowing smoke, and peace. We'll holler at y'all soon. We out.